1905. New York. Hi, Nemo. I've come to invite you to Slumberland. What? The princess has chosen you to be her playmate. Wow, really? But if she's a princess, then she must be a girl. Right? I never played with girls before. She's not just a girl, she's a princess. I bet she's still a girl. Well, anyway, she asked me to give you this present. A present? Really? What is it? Candy! Oh, I like candy. Anybody smart enough to give me candy can't be all bad. Even if she is a girl. Well, I guess I can go as long as I don't have to kiss her. Stranger danger. Always beware the candy. Little Nemo, the Dream Master. One of those old games that I think people remember, but isn't one that gets brought up a lot. It's one of my favorites when I was this age. Not this age. When I was younger. Let's get into it. I think. Can I not get into it? There we go. Now I gotta figure it out. Let's go! Dream 1. Mushroom Forest. 3 a.m. Hey, little boy. What are you doing here? This place is too dangerous for little boys. But if you've got your mind set on staying here, I should tell you a secret. Many of the creatures here will give you a ride if you feed them candy. You can ride for as long as you like. Press select to stop. Also, many doors are locked. You will need to collect a different key for each lock in order to get through. By the way, my name is Flip. Well, Flip, let's get to it. Yeah, this is an original NES cart. I don't do emulation like that. But it is being played on a Retron 5 from Hyperkin. So, I tried to play with an SNES controller, which would be awesome. But no, I had to switch to the NES controller. Which is fine. But yeah, this was one of my favorite games back then, and I didn't even know at the time that it was based on a movie. I thought it was just this really cool game. But it's true, it's based on a movie, which was based on a really old comic strip. There's a lot that sets it apart from the games at the time. Or games today, really. It was very much designed as a scavenger hunt more than a traditional platformer. Like, instead of trying to go from left to right, you're looking for the keys that they talked about earlier. So you get different animals, dig around, fly around. Right. I can't remember if there's a key over here. Yeah, this game always just felt so different from everything else. Oh, I didn't need that. And this is a simple sample instead of a lost game. Because it is licensed, the odds of it ever coming out again, I think, are slim. I'm actually not sure. Because the comic is apparently public domain by now. But this was based on the movie, so I don't know if this is considered a movie game or a comic game. I don't know who has the rights to it, if anybody. It was developed by Capcom at the time, but I really don't know what's going on with this game. Lizard. And the main reason that it's not a Lost game is simply because I don't expect to be able to beat it. This was an incredibly... I don't know if I want to say difficult. Yeah, it was difficult. That's exactly what I want to say. Darn it. I hope that door stays unlocked. Yeah, the key's gone. But yeah, as I was saying, this game is sort of not like anything else at the time. Simply because it is a scavenger hunt instead of just a traditional platformer. And I've always adored games that let you ride or become different things. I don't know why. Even if it doesn't really add that much, even if it's... There's one reason I love Mario Odyssey so much. Because it does basically this. In fact, Mario Odyssey is this in 3D. I didn't actually think of that. Wow. That's interesting to think about. And yeah, I still have to find one key. I don't actually know where it is. Let's go look. Ah, stupid lizard. I assume it's up at the top somewhere. Probably need the lizard. Now that I think about it. Ah! I meant to jump. Crap. Ah! Probably up there. That would make the most sense. Yeah, I found the game incredibly difficult as a kid, just because it is a scavenger hunt instead of a reflex game. And the idea of looking around everywhere wasn't really something I expected. It wasn't something I was used to. And honestly, to a degree, it wasn't what I wanted. But I just love the animal mechanics so much. This game always stuck out in my mind as one of the big classics that nobody talks about anymore. I keep doing the same things over and over. Maybe that's why I think it's so hard. Because I just don't learn. Alright, going up. Alright, now we're getting somewhere. One up. That's it? So where's the key? Is it somewhere stupidly obvious? Probably somewhere stupidly obvious. There it is. I have to get off lizard. Nope, got it. Alright, moving on. Always so hard to play as these characters with those super low jumps. Ah, saw that coming. Tell me I get to keep the key. Yep. Go on. I think that has happened every time I have come to this waterfall. Literally every time. You would think I would learn. And apparently I haven't grown up much since I was a kid. Because I am making the exact same mistakes I did back then. Well, at least we get to move on to level 2. Probably. Yep. Let's go. Wake up, Nemo. How many times do I have to call you? What's funny is I actually have seen the Little Nemo movie, released in the 90s. And this would probably make a better movie than that did. Hi Nemo, this is the Magic Flower Garden. You know, my friend Oompy wants to meet you. He lives under the water. Letting you know you can swim, I guess. Under the water. Aha! Hi Nemo, you're gonna need the lizard's help to get through this next area. Look in the trees for him. That was helpful. Pretty sure that monkey is one of the rideable characters. Anything you could feed candy to, you can become. The monkey's... Is the monkey wearing glasses? I'm not actually sure. Not see anything down there. Monkey has a lot of health. That's a good thing. Ah. I think I need the B for this. Yeah, this one I did play a lot at the time. I actually do remember some of it. That's another reason for me not to do like a full playthrough. Because I like to give my impressions on those sorts of things. And I don't really feel like I can do that if I remember the game too fondly. Because I'll be sitting here basically just giving the impressions I had back then, like I have been. Or like, yeah, I remember this was awesome, I remember this was awesome. Instead of going, yeah, this feels... This makes me feel now. Which is the kind of thing I like to do. Expect to see me die a lot, even in the short time I'm going to be playing this game. Yeah, I really don't know how to do this. Maybe I can jump down here. Go for it! Well, I got the key. Can I crawl and walk? I don't actually know. Can this guy get me down there? Can I find the bee down here? I just sort of appeared at the top again. No, that's all it is? Just him telling me to search the trees for the bee's knees. It always struck me just how many animals there are in this game. Has there been other games that do this? But, okay, can he walk on spikes? No. I actually don't know what to do here. I can't crawl. It said search the trees for someone helpful. But I didn't see anything up there I could use. Is there an animal I'm forgetting about? I think it mentioned the lizard. And there's simply no way to get past here. So there's got to be a lizard back here somewhere. Maybe this is why the game isn't that fondly remembered. It's just too complicated for kids at the time. I'm sure if it was released today, it would fare a lot better. But having to actually think... Ah! Okay. So I can only explore that tiny little area. I know I've gotten past this part before. I just cannot for the life of me remember how. This is going to be a really short gameplay demo video thing. A really short, simple sample. Which is what this series is kind of about. So it's not the worst thing, I guess. I'd like to get a little further, though. I'd like to at least be able to show off the bee. Because the bee was always one of my favorite powers. Oh, wait. Can't you? Ugh. Just keep going up. That's what it is. I don't know how I forgot that. Yeah, you got hit. Big shame. It is a big shame. And there's the lizard I need. Aha! Timing! Yeah, NES enemy spawning at its worst here. They just spawn right on top of you while you're going up. Alright, now that I am nice and tiny, I can go through here. And get the bee! I can't remember how long you can fly, but I know it's limited. Ugh! Come on! I need to stop saying that. I say come on too much. Come on! Come on! You have to be very methodical in this game. You really can't twitch your way up. Or twitch your way anywhere, really. Alright, that was smooth. Oh, come on! Yeah, I'm going to stop saying that someday. I don't even say it much in my normal day-to-day life. Only when the microphone is on do I say it. And I don't know why. And we're free! And we have butt lasers. Ah! There's a key. Aha, perfect. There's a way to go down that way. I'm pretty sure we need to go down that way. Going down! Ah! Yeah, I don't think I've actually played this game since I was that young. And I have to start all over now. Darn it! Ah. Trying to be all slow and methodical. Darn it! Alright. Just gotta check it out. Oh. Darn it! I knew that was gonna happen too. Making smooth progress now. I think more than other platformers, perhaps, this game is all about trial and error. Or maybe that's a huge exaggeration and I'm just full of crap. For some reason, it seems like, because it's less twitchy, you really have to know what you're doing before you do it, pretty much. I mean, even with Mega Man, you can kind of get your way through just with twitch reflexes if you're good enough. Ah! But with this, because it's exploration based, it's easy to just run through all of your health before you actually get where you need to go. So to avoid all that damage, you just need to know it all beforehand. I don't know, that's the impression I'm getting anyway. It's actually interesting playing it with fresh eyes, as opposed to the memories I've had for all these years. Somewhat fresh eyes. I do still have my memories. It's not like I've forgotten the game. That's why I'm playing it. Because I remember it, and I love it. And I remember loving it. Now, yeah, I definitely don't have the... Well, I won't say I don't have nostalgia for it, but I don't have an admiration for it that I used to. I'm not saying it's bad, at all. I'm still having fun. In fact, it's fun in a completely different way than I remember. Just because it is so exploration heavy, and it's basically a giant puzzle / scavenger hunt. Alright, can't get through there. So it's time to go down. Ah, evil tadpoles of Satan. Ah, they got me. Ah! The fact that you have so few hits is kind of problematic too. Ah! Hey, I have all 6 keys. Alright! We're on to stage 3. Nemo, why are you out of bed? Get back to your room this instant. Do you want him to wake up, or do you want him to go to sleep? Make up your mind, lady. I assume that's a lady. Could be the dad, I guess. And I think this is the last stage I've made it to. I think I remember a train after this. But I have not made it all that far into this game. And I'm not sure how many levels there are. I don't think there's anything down there. Oh, this is the train stage. Never mind. Ah. Ah! Well, I didn't say come on. Are you proud of me? No? That's okay. Me neither. I wonder if anything's up there. Might be where a key is. That would suck. So I think you still have to get keys while you're on this. God dang, this is unforgiving. I'm in the first little area here. I'm pretty sure it's not as hard as I'm making it look. Yeah, when I run out of lives, I think I'll call it. Ugh. See, there was no way for me to really avoid that. Alright. Ah! Hey, got the health. Nice. Health, health, health. Yeah! Oh, crap! Come on! Yeah, I said it again. Yeah, it's really weird that the game throws this completely different type of level at you on stage 3. I mean, I guess NES games weren't as long as games today, by far. But still, it establishes its own precedent and then immediately breaks it. Almost immediately. I mean, stage 3 is pretty early to throw in what's basically like a mini-game type thing. Ugh. Can I hit anything with candy? I don't think so. Nope, just bounces right off. Ah! Oh, I thought I could jump on that. I don't know why I assumed that. They kind of look like platforms. That's probably why. Alright, last life. What's funny is it doesn't have as much of a pattern as you'd assume. Everything seems to be rather randomly placed. Like, from run to run, there's some similarities, but it doesn't seem as... Like, there was a lot more planes there before. I think they are just popping up at random. Which is a pain in the ass. And randomization can be okay at times, but... it can also be not okay at times. And I feel like this is one of those times. Because it results in situations where damage is unavoidable, and you only have 3 hits. Or 2 hits, really. The third one is death. Well, got the key. Got the key. Got the key. Oh, that's all 6. Holy crap. Wait. Whoa. Ah! No! Not back here. Alright. One run. Let's do this. We've got the keys. We've got the power. And we've got the candy. Well. Sadly, that's all the time we have for tonight. I'll see you in the next game. Little Nemo. Still a very unique specimen. But outside of my nostalgia goggles, I'm not sure how much it has to offer people. It's very unique for the time. That is pretty much undeniable. It's not quite like any game that you found back then. Just because it's more focused on exploration and scavenger hunting than it is on just action and getting from point A to point B. So in that sense, definitely worth checking out if you're into NES curiosities. Otherwise, just objectively, I'm lukewarm on it. Subjectively, I love it. Just because it's part of my childhood. And that's all I have to say about it. Later.